YouTube, it's your boy, John the Builder here. Once again, I appreciate y'all for following me and, subscribing to your boy and all that type of stuff, man. Liking and commenting. Already got like 20-something subscribers. Not much, but, more coming. And I knows that. That's just how it be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate y'all for real. 100% I do. Hey, today's episode is going to be John the Builder's 50-50 relationship opinion. Insecurity in relationships opinion. Y'all about to get it right now, okay? Check this out. So, for how I feel about 50-50 relationships is it should always be 100 from here and 100 from there. Y'all both build together and boom. Yes, it goes everywhere. It goes, no, real talk though. I think that if you're in a relationship, one person should give their all, the other person should give their all. And I think that in a relationship like that, whether that means the man is going to work, the wife stays home, she takes care of the house, cooks, cleans, do all that good stuff. So when the man come in, he ain't got nothing to worry about. He just relax. He been working all day, busting his ass. You know what I'm saying? And he been doing that, for X amount of years, and she been doing that for X amount of years. House cleaning ain't free, y'all. Shit like that ain't free. Watching kids, babysitters, and, daycare, that stuff ain't free. So if your woman doing that, give her a round of applause. She deserve it, Now, I don't necessarily think that a woman should sit at home all day if she ain't got no responsibilities. She ain't got nothing to do. She ain't got no motion. Then she need to get some motion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one to, uplift a louch or a slouch, I should say. I'm not for that. You need to be, if you're going to be in a relationship, everyone needs to be holding their own weight, carrying it around and stuff. You don't need to be sucking one person dry. Pause. You don't need to be doing stuff that makes that person drained of his energy, or, he shouldn't be giving 100% of his effort and you out here giving 25, it don't work out like that ever. Eventually, someone's going to start feeling some type of way and they're going to mention it, and then it's going to be an argument, and there's going to be, I don't know, you already know how that's going to go. Okay. If 50-50 means you're only giving half effort, right? Then how far can it go, really? So I hope that you guys are out there giving your all in your relationship, and your wife or your lady or your husband is giving y'all all in y'all relationship, because that's how it should be. You working, and I'm at home cleaning and stuff, because I can cleans and cooks and all that. I gets down with the chicken, and the chicken, and and some other stuff too, some steak on the grill. Holla at me. I'm the guy for the grill for sure. But yeah, man, my mama, no, real talk, my mama raised me, my grandma, rest in peace, my grandma, raised me to cook, clean, work, all for myself. I really, quote unquote, well, I should say, I really don't need a woman to do that for me. I don't need a woman to cook for me. I don't need a woman to clean for me. I don't need a woman to do my laundry or anything like that. I can do that all myself. Currently, staying at home right now by myself. Don't have a woman. I do it all for myself. Pay all my bills and stuff, Every man should do that. It's not a toot of my horn or anything by any means, but, it just so often you see people thinking that, it's okay to be, a slouch. And I just don't think it's okay to be a slouch. And if you are going to be out here dating and you ain't got your shit together, how do you expect the woman to respect you, brother? I don't know. I don't know. To each his own, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a do me. Y'all do y'all. But anyways, the other question was insecurities in a relationship, man. Now this is where shit get tricky. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy here, I done been called insecure before, and I'm not insecure. Not at all. Not by any means. One thing that I'm not is a dummy, right? Not a dummy. So take one. All right, so insecurities in a relationship, man. How does John the Builder feel about insecurities in a relationship, man? They happen, I think with insecurities, just let me start off by saying I'm a problem solver. That's what I do. So, I think in a relationship that has insecurities, the easy thing that one can do for another is reassuring each other, pretty simple. If your partner's feeling insecure, give him or her, right, some reassurance. That doesn't take much time, effort, money, just some reassurance. It's just pretty simple, right? Reassurance, y'all. Reassurance. It will help the insecure person in the relationship or insecure, right? I think in a relationship, if you're going to be in a relationship, you should want to make your partner feel secure. If they have some insecurities that they may be dealing with, if you're going to be with them, know who you with, know their insecurities, know what, makes them happy, know what makes them smile. It's not hard, y'all. Know if your partner needs some reassurance. If he's an overthinker, reassurance shouldn't be a bad thing. Reassurance shouldn't be an evil thing. Reassurance shouldn't be, a fight starter. Reassurance shouldn't be a relationship ender. Reassurance should be a good thing. Reassurance should be a happy thing. Reassurance should be a loving thing. Reassurance should be in relationships that have no insecurities, right? Reassurance should be necessary, I think, right? Why wouldn't you want to make your partner feel, secure? Reassure them that you love them. Reassure them that spark is still there, Why wouldn't you want your partner to know that, y'all still got it like y'all used to have it, them butterflies and stuff? I think that reassurance is a good thing. Your kids, why wouldn't you want your partner to know, that you love them every day? And I don't think by you having to reassure them that it means that they're insecure by any means, I think that the word insecure in relationship is a weapon, if you ask me, quite frankly. It's a sword. It's like a sword. Like, all you have to do to a person in a relationship that's, an overthinker. Let's say there's a woman who's an overthinker, and she, you as a man, you going to work every day. You may get caught in traffic sometimes or whatever. She comes out of a traumatic relationship previously before yours where she got cheated on. You not on that, but she's an overthinker now, and you know this already going into the relationship. Well, fella, you got to know that she's gonna need some reassurance when you driving late in that car. When you on your way home and you get stuck in traffic, shoot her with a text message or something. And if you really think it's that, if she overthinking, shoot her a picture. Sometimes you gotta do some extra shit, but hey, that's your choice if you gonna be with that woman. Reassurance. If you love somebody, shouldn't be a task. It should be second. Like, oh, you want me to show you, man? Oh, that ain't nothing. Baby, I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's just something you should want to do for your loved one, for the person you care about. Reassurance shouldn't be a bad thing, y'all. And it's John the Builder. That's my opinion. Tell me how y'all feel, and please like the page, comment on the page, subscribe to the page for your boy, because I need it. On the road to 1,000, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I needed y'all. It's John the Builder. I appreciate y'all. Peace.